Hi there, my name is Manny and I'm from the Scope Community Inclusion Service. Welcome to this step-by-step creative writing series. This series is part of Scope's Telescope Tell Your Story program. The series will be a guide for you to write a story. You can do this at your own speed, so this is for everyone. Remember, this is just a guide. There is no right or wrong way to write a story, and every story is different. There are files you will get with this series that will help you with the writing. For example, they'll look something like this, so you can fill them out and do each element step by step. These files will be attached to each video. If you need any further help, please talk to someone who can support you. This could be a family member or a support worker. If you need more help or want to share your story with me, then feel free to email me and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, there is also an information support document that you can download that will give you further information on what you need to do. So why do we write? Writing a story can help you to think about yourself and to tell other people about yourself. When you write a story, no one can interrupt you and everyone has to listen. Writing a story means you can express yourself in your own words and take as much time as you like. Even if a story is a made-up story, and we call this fiction, it can still talk about things that are important to you. Sometimes talking about things in a fiction story can be easier. Of course, you don't have to make up a story. You can also write about yourself. Writing about yourself is an important skill too, as that is a way for you to tell people what you want, need, or how you feel. These short stories and the notes you have will guide you in writing a story. You can be as quick or as slow as you like in writing your story. Every story is different. At the end of this series, we'll be able to talk about your story and see what you want to do with it. One thing you can do is enter your story in Scope's Telescope competition. Community inclusion is also involved in the Melbourne Fringe Festival. Your story might be selected to go into the festival. Also, you might want to share your story with family and friends. What are the different components of a story? Stories come in many different shapes. This series is about one way of writing a story. Once you can do this, you might work out other ways of writing a story. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to write a story. To start writing a story, there are usually three main things that you need to think about. Firstly, you need a hero. Secondly, you need a quest. And thirdly, you need a wall, or otherwise your story won't be interesting. Don't worry if you don't understand what I'm talking about, as I'll explain these over the next 3 videos. There's a video for each of these things and we'll work through them carefully to make sure that your story ends up being exactly what you want it to be. In the next video, we'll be talking about the hero and that'll kick our story off. Have fun.